Hey guys, Biddy here. Day 2 in the vlogging adventure. Yeah, I'm super excited still, and even though I've only gotten like what mine and my husband viewed, so like 4 views total, because we looked at it a couple times each or something, I guess. I don't know. Maybe somebody else viewed it out there. Maybe. I don't know. Most likely, probably not. But I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna be persistent, and I'm gonna keep trying. So yeah, so day 2. Today I just kind of want to talk about how, well, first of all, my birthday is tomorrow. Yay, 29. Last year until I'm 30, like what? Like I don't know if I'm just like, I really think I'm a kid at heart. Like I just don't feel like I'm gonna be 30 soon. Like I don't feel mature enough to be 30, which is ridiculous. I know, because I have 3 children. But you know, yay. Yeah, I love my birthdays. Like I am a freak about birthdays and my birthday, which is ridiculous. Like as I said, I guess I'm just not as mature as some people my age might be about their birthdays. I don't know. But yeah, I literally love my birthday, and it's a big deal to me, and I like for everything to be perfect, and it sounds like I'm a spoiled brat, and I'm really not, I promise. And it sounds really selfish and ridiculous, and the first step is admitting, right? Like I know it sounds ridiculous, you guys, but I love my birthday. So anyway, so yeah, we were hoping to maybe go to dinner originally on Saturday, the day after my birthday. That way it's not a work day, school day. We can just chill, have fun, whatever. No pressure. But my dad, come to find out, actually, bless his heart, decided to schedule a date on Saturday. And I'm like, really, dude? My birthday weekend? No, I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. I'm happy for him, and I hope he has a lot of fun, really, and I hope that
You mean Daddy?
this person is great. And this is my 3-year-old who's talking to me now.
Mommy, you mean Daddy?
No, I don't mean that Daddy has a date. I mean Poppy. So, the innocence of a child, like, they're so fun. Yeah, so then I was like, okay, cool, we'll do it on my birthday on Friday, because they have Margarita specials at the restaurant I want to go to. You know, so sue me, I'm a mom, and I like a margarita on my birthday, which is totally fine. Like, I think there's a lot of people out there who can relate to that. So yeah, they have margarita specials at night, so that's what I was hoping to do. Well, now my son, who I mentioned before in the last video, is involved in sports for the first time, and basketball was his first sport to play. Well, they had their last game of the season, and they were like, yeah, this last game, you know, great season, everything was awesome, whatever. Well, then they spring a random tournament on us, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, we had a preseason tournament, like, why are we having another one again? So anyway, so we had our first tournament game Monday night, and we lost, unfortunately. So everybody was like, okay, that was the last game. And a little side note here, we found out about the game for Monday night on Monday morning. Like, little heads up would be nice. Like, I'm not even going to go into it, but the coaching stuff and this type of stuff is just not really on top of it this year. Like, basically, we had a guy who committed to being, you know, my son's team's coach. And these last few practices and games, he's just, like, not been there. Like, no explanation, just... Like, I understand people have things going on. I get it. And they're only 5- and 6-year-old boys. This is not the NBA. I understand, by no means. But, like, you made a commitment, you know? And you started out being these kids' coach. Like, they look up to you and stuff. So, anyway, so he's just kind of, I guess, given up. So, basically, my husband's taken over coaching, which he loves. Because he's just, like, well, he's a control freak. So, he's happy about that. He's fine with that. So anyway, so Monday night we had the game, we lost. Last game, whatever. Well, lo and behold, we find out yesterday that, no, they changed it up. They're gonna add a game tomorrow night, Friday night, on my birthday. So I'm like, oh, you know, like, okay. Like, this is terrible, but I kind of hoped that, or was thinking anyway, that maybe my son would want to skip and do dinner because he loves being around like his cousins and, you know, his aunts and uncles, stuff like that. Well, no, he wants to go to the game. So that's fine, you know, I mean, like, we pay a lot of money for this stuff. We might as well get our money's worth. So yeah, so we'll be doing that Friday night. So I thought, okay, well, Sunday. And then we find out also yesterday that, you know, as I said before, we signed my son up for baseball. Gosh, it sounds like I'm like forcing my kids to do all these different sports, but I'm really not. We've just never done anything before, and they want to try it all, and I totally support that until they find something they like. If they don't like sports, then that's totally fine too. So anyway, we signed up for baseball, and they're gonna have their first practice on Sunday at 3. So, like, can I get my birthday dinner on Sunday? I don't know. At this point, we're kind of just shooting for next year to get together for my birthday. Because this year's just really not working out. And, you know, and like I said, that sounds super selfish and ridiculous, and I get it. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Vanderpump Rules. I never had up until like a month ago, and I started binge watching to catch up, and oh my god, like, I am obsessed. Such a good show. Like, give it a chance. You know, as I said before, I'm super into like trash reality television. So yeah, so I started watching that, and I am, when it comes to my birthday, I am so like early seasons Stassi. Like, like the girl is crazy psycho when it comes to her birthday. But, so I'm really not that bad, like I promise. Just, you know, borderline. But no, as my sister reminded me, because she's also watches Vanderpump Rules, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally Stassi. And she's like, no, if you were Stassi, then you would be flying us to a private island somewhere for your birthday. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm Stassi on a poor man's budget. How about that? So, yeah, so I don't know when we'll be doing my birthday dinner, but either way, like, it's fine. It is what it is. What's important is to be around my family and, you know, not gifts, nothing like that. Like, I've never been that way, and I won't raise my kids to be that way. You know, I do like to see my family on my birthday, and I'm sure they'll come to my son's basketball game, and that's cool. That's what matters. And I'll probably get my margarita, even if it's at home, I'll get it somewhere in there. So, but I did tell my husband, like, even though we're not going to dinner on my actual birthday, I refuse to cook. Like, I hate cooking anyway. I do it because, you know, I don't want my family to eat carry out every night. Plus, it's not feasible. But I told him, not cooking. He's like, cool, we'll order pizza or something. I'm like, yes. My God. So, we will be ordering pizza for my birthday. You know, whatever. And he'll probably get me like a little cake from Walmart, which is awesome. He's a sweetheart. Like, he knows how much I love my birthday. So, yeah. So, enough about that and me. Talking of reality, I'm like, can I get it out? Apparently I need another cup of coffee. Only had one. Trash reality television. Speaking of that subject. So I watched Teen Mom last night, and I had to watch the last 2 weeks episodes. Like, bless my heart. Not really. Like, I love it. Because, you guys, I don't have cable. I use like Hulu, PlayStation View, which, by the way, they just took off MTV, so thanks, guys, really. And I have the MTV app, and I use like my mother-in-law's cable login to watch that kind of stuff on the MTV app. So, but it doesn't have like a DVR, a way to like remind you, like, oh, there's a new episode of Teen Mom, or Are You the One, or whatever. So I just happened to get on there, and I was like, oh crap, I've missed 2 weeks of Teen Mom. Like, it's criminal. So I caught up on those, and yeah, it's just crap show after crap show, but man, do I love it. So first we can talk about Chelsea's bachelorette party. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sure it was fun, and I'm sure that bachelorette parties are fun for a lot of people. I personally am just not one of those people. Like, I just don't, I don't know, I'm just never really been into that kind of stuff, and I think that's okay. So yeah, so, and then of course we see Janelle and her pregnancy reveal. Like, really, girl? Come on. Like, this girl, give me a break. Like, your pregnancy reveal, like in the last episode, you were like trouncing around in the woods wearing like a bodycon dress. Like, first of all, who does that? Like, not me. And that extension. Anyway, so Janelle's trouncing around in the woods in her little bodycon dress, accentuating her belly. Like, if you're trying to hide the fact that you're pregnant, like, come on now, wear like a parka or a muumuu or something. I don't know. Whatever. But I mean, you're in the woods. Like, come on now. You could at least wear like a big baggy sweatshirt, something. But yeah, nobody obviously was buying the fact that, oh, she's just getting fat because she's happy. Like, give me a freaking break. So anyway, so that's out now. Oh, surprise. Yeah, and so that was that. And then, you know, I really did enjoy watching Leah take her daughters to California. I like her, and I think that, I know that that might not be a popular opinion, but I feel like she's really strong. And, you know, none of us are perfect. She's made mistakes, unfortunately. I mean, she did sign up to be on a show, so it's, you know, it's kind of on her. But yeah, it's on national television. You know, we're just not perfect as parents. And she does have a lot on her plate with, you know, a special needs child and everything. And I just, you know, my heart goes out to her. And I think that she is doing a good job, and I think that she is really strong. Kale. Man. Like, I want to feel sympathetic for her, and every time I start to, she just disappoints me and lets me down. And I'm like, God, girl, like, come on. You're just not doing any favors for yourself. Like, no wonder, like, people just don't really like you. And obviously, you know, the way she treats Javi and stuff like that since he's been home, like, it sucks. But we don't know what's going on behind closed doors and behind the scenes. You know, I don't know. Like, you know, so we can't really judge, but we kind of can, because, again, they agreed to put their personal lives out there for the world to see. So, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so that's that. And, you know, maybe we'll get into, like, The Bachelor, some other stuff in the next episode, in the next vlog episode. What am I, on Teen Mom or something? No, I'm not. But yeah, so maybe I'll get some more views this time, and maybe you guys will like, subscribe, comment, more stuff you want me to talk about, more stuff you want to see, other than my lovely bedroom. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the vlog for today, and I'll see you guys soon.